So this little area I'm coming up to here, it's basically 4 bridges which connect 4 estates. Now over this way we've got a academy, school, there's one further on down the road, and then we've got basically 3 housing estates around us here. And what we find is, especially like during after school and such like that, a lot of the kids, they seem to, a bit close there mate, just walking the road, you know. You can kind of see the school just over there, academy rather, and opposed to actually using the bridges or using the footpaths. This is a high spot down here, a high spot? No, hot spot, yeah. Where, you know, if there's blatantly a bridge there, you can see people using the bridge, but the kids will just, especially during the summer months, they'll walk down the grass hill, the embankment, especially over there where it's slippy during this time of year, and they'll walk down that to walk across this road to get to the bus stop there, and vice versa from the other side. And, you know, I'll admit, I'd done it a couple of times when I was a kid, and, you know, as human beings, we're all entitled to an element of stupidity. But we went through a phase where every few months there was a kid getting knocked down, and, you know, let's say a third of all those incidents were fatalities. So there's a bridge there for a reason, and the kids just decide, nah, I'm just going to take the road anyway. And, well, you know, it's a reason why this road is now 40-mile-an-hour zone, because kids. Now, I don't mind it being a 40-mile-an-hour zone because it's a perfect area for me to warm up Jellybean. But at the same time, it's kind of like, well, this is what affects things, you know. When people are stupid, it affects speed limits, it affects how people get to and from places. I'm not going to say it's a bad thing that the speed limit's been reduced, because, you know, it's just a speed limit. If you need to get somewhere faster, then pick a different route or something, you know. But, you know, it's just a shame that kids have lost their lives because of momentary madness or silliness. And that's where I'm going to end that. So going on to the 40-mile-an-hour thing, yeah, this is a perfect time to warm up Jellybean. We have had snow, lots and lots of freaking snow. Now, when I say lots, by definition I mean, say, in some areas ankle high. We've also had it where the snow has come down so fine, it's basically dusted the snow that was already on the floor. So we had basically like, sort of how you dust flour over something when you're baking, you know. And the thing is, when it's that fine, it gets blown around by the wind a lot. So we've had a lot of sort of piles of snow sort of piling up, like you'd see sort of like the big hills, the rolling hills, and like this is the deserts or whatever of sand. I'm trying not to get too close to this guy, but, you know, I'm concentrating on talking. So yeah, I've not had a chance to get Jellybean out until today, basically, and I thought I'd give it a few hours anyway. You can still see a bit of snow left behind there, because, you know, riding on the ice and snow and all that sort of stuff. When I first got Jellybean, she loves it. When I first got Jellybean here, it was, let me lower that down, stop the wind noise, huzzah. Yeah, when I first got Jellybean, it was like, still very cold. It was, I think, about 1 or 2 degrees, and there were lumps of ice and lumps of snow still left around. That's a very dirty bus. Wow, actually that's... I'm sorry, I'm just going to cut the story short there. This bus is disgusting, the amount of crap that's coming out of that exhaust. Absolutely filthy, look at that. So yeah, this is just a good chance for me to warm the girl up, since she's been sort of sitting idle for the best part of a week now, which is quite tragic. She feels good. I mean, I lubed up the chain just to make sure it was, you know, everything's fine. Roll it back a little bit, and we'll sit at about 65 mile an hour. Lovely. Cruising speed, this. Yeah, but she feels fine. She's been idle for the best part of a week. I've noticed, I'm not sure if this is a 2017, 2018 model sort of thing, but this key, not only does the key bend very easily, but trying it out today, I could not get this key in the bike, and then when I did, it would not turn. So pop something down below if you know something about Kawasaki's. I'm going to ask my dealership sometime soon if there is a legit problem there, but in case any of you know what's going on, in case you've got any like quick fixes for that, I've thrown some lubricants down there and it seems to have eased it up a little bit, but not a great deal. So I guess I just need to wear it in maybe a little bit more, play around with it, and just see what happens really. But one thing I really don't want to do is have to start changing parts over, or you know, start ordering new keys, because this one, I will admit, is slightly bent. But I know people don't say it, but I've been able to sort of like bend it back, so there's a very, very tiny bend on it. Not noticeable from first glance, but when you really look into it, yeah, it's kind of there. So anyway, how are you guys doing? What's up? What is going on? If you're in the UK, how's the snow treated you recently? How high has it got? And I think there's actually a large storm somewhere in America, so, you know, Massachusetts, 1 million people without power. That's bad. Hope you guys are okay over there. And I hope you guys in the UK are alright as well. Nothing's too bad, nothing's drastic. That's another Vulcan. Holy shit, it's another Vulcan. But yes, I'm just going to throw the question out there. How are you guys doing? What's up? Leave something down below. I'll probably get back to you. I do get notifications on my phone whenever someone like subscribes or leaves a comment, so please don't spam me. But leave something down below. I'll probably get back to you. Pop a like on it, you know. And yeah. That being said, before I shut up, KVSR, the Kawasaki Vulcan S Riders on Facebook. It's a group. If you like the Vulcan, if you're a fan of the Vulcan, if you have a Vulcan, or if you just like motorcycles in general, join the group. We've got some good lads, some good tips there as well for all you newer or older motorcycle riders. If you've got information you want to give to a younger audience like myself, then yeah, look it up, join the group, join a discussion, post some pictures, you know. We're always happy to see pictures of motorcycles, even if they're not Vulcans. So I hope you have a lovely day. I'm going to shut up. Have a good one. Until next time, ta for now.